Okay.
We're trying to like soak up what actually just happened in the last 24 hours. So it's 9. Whoa, really? It's 9:20 Michigan time, so 8:20 home time. I'm totally exhausted.
Don't forget to look at the camera, not.
I am looking at the
I
camera.
can look at the screen. Okay.
I've got sand in my eyebrows.
It's been a day. It's been 24 hours. So let's recap. So this is day 1 of full-time RVing. Is it what we thought it'd be? Hell no.
A little.
It's been crazy.
It's been, yes. Keep going.
So anyways, last night, went to Hibachi with some friends celebrating a birthday.
Happy birthday, Corey.
It was a lot of fun.
A good way to spend our last night at home.
Yeah, just great time. Great fun. A little too much sake. So this morning...
More sake, more happy, am I right?
Had to fight a little bit of a headache, but that's normal. Yeah, woke up this morning, last day in our house in Germantown. It was pretty sad.
I had a good cry last night. It all just kind of hit me. We've been so busy lately that I haven't had a chance to like decompress and, you know, absorb what's all going on. So I think last night, like, all the emotions just like all of a sudden hit me. I had a good cry. It was good. It was very therapeutic. And then woke up this morning, felt completely exhausted. We cleaned all day yesterday, ran a million errands, all for a good reason, but, you know, it's tough moving out. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, we realized... never mind.
Never mind. I know what you're going to say.
Yeah. It wouldn't add any value to this video.
We're clean people, but we could be cleaner, is the moral of that story. But anyways, we woke up, had more cleaning to do because we left our kitchen for last. So we cleaned our little hearts out. So it was a busy morning, and then all of a sudden it was like, okay, I guess we're done. Like, let's hit the road. So
time to rip the Band-Aid off and leave the house for the last time.
Yeah.
That's
It's
really
hard.
sad.
Yeah, it's sad. And, like, I don't want to sound like I'm not excited for this, but, like, we've lived there for 6 years, so we have a lot of memories. I'm going to cry again. I can't talk about it forever. But we have a lot of good memories. It's been a really amazing house for us. So it was hard to close that chapter to start this one now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really sad. We grew a lot in that house. Became adults, really. Got married. And now we're moving on to bigger and better things, hopefully.
Totally.
But yeah, so that was tough, leaving there. Got in the RV, left the house in Germantown, and it was a pretty quiet, maybe first hour or so.
But we did stop for coffee at Latitudes, our favorite coffee place in Germantown, so that was a plus.
That was very necessary.
That at least woke us up.
Yeah.
Put a little smile on our face, and then hit the road. It was a long drive. It went well. It was going through Chicago.
Yeah.
It was busy and a lot of traffic, a lot of construction, but it wasn't that bad. And just listened to some music.
Yeah.
Took in the sights.
Yeah, the drive wasn't bad at all. It was a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Took us about 5 hours to get from Germantown to Grand Haven.
One stop, which is really impressive.
Yeah. I tried going through so I needed gas, and the gas station I pulled into, I wouldn't have been able to fit the truck and trailer, so...
And it was packed. Every stall was packed.
So right next door was like a truck stop gas station, and I said, hey, I'm a big rig now. I could go get gas there, so I turned around, drove with the semis through their big gas station.
Pull through to find out it's diesel only.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
We have a regular gas truck. So we just did a couple loops in the lot. It was fine. New experience.
Yeah.
We think we're big truckers now. We're not. So, but that's all right. That was a good stop. We made it 3 hours before stopping.
Yeah.
So that was a good stretch. And then hit the road again. Hour and a half-ish to get to Grand Haven. Stopped at a cute little market for some burgers and some groceries. And then we get to Grand Haven State Park. The guy who checked us in, I mean, we were off to a great start because he said he was a Packers fan. He looked at our license plate and said, "Oh, Wisconsin, oh, go Green Bay, go Pack, go." And I was like, all right, we're going to love this place already.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right. I'm a Packer fan, so that's right.
There we go.
Die-hard Packer fan.
There you go.
Attaboy.
All right.
Beautiful, beautiful location. Just like we're on the beach. It's like a big, it looks like a big parking lot.
It basically is a big. It's
Yeah.
all asphalt, right on the beach. Though the beach is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. But we knew it. What was going to happen is wind, and we're right on the western side of Michigan. Wind off the lake. So my biggest concern was like lake effect, cold temperatures.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be really cold. I would love to have cold weather, but instead we got 50-mile-per-hour winds right off the beach. So sand is everywhere.
In my eyebrows.
Everywhere. It's insane. Our door opens up, and it's beautiful. We face the Lake Michigan. We're right on the beach. But as soon as you open the door, you have to hold on tight, otherwise the wind's going to rip it off the hinges. And
You can probably still hear it in the video. Like, it's super, super windy.
Yeah, and it's definitely raining.
It's raining now, yes.
But yeah, so I guess let's talk about that. So we got here, beautiful entrance, saw it, I want to say
the ocean.
It looks like the ocean.
Because the waves are massive
it's
because of the wind. It
huge.
looks like the ocean. I can't laugh at you.
It was awesome. So we pull in, we're super excited. We fill up our water tank. And right there I was a little bit concerned because I started to see some water kind of dripping from where the water filter is. So I said, okay, I'll check that one when we park. So we parked. Parking was no issue, backed in, pretty simple.
It's really tight. I mean, like, our neighbor is like 3 feet from either side.
Yeah.
So it's really tight, but it's not that bad. And you backed in like a champ. Good job.
Thank you.
I don't know what I was going to say.
Well, yeah, so then we back in, we start unhitching, and the wind is just howling. It was
Sand in my eyes.
Yeah, sand is everywhere.
Sand is everywhere. We have sunglasses on. Thankfully, I had a jacket. You had your jacket because it's like decent temperature. It was like 60s, but with the wind, it was really cold and just like you couldn't do anything because the sand is like pelting you in the face because it's right there. It's right outside the door.
Yeah.
We backed in, got it set up pretty easily. The only challenging part was like there's mounds of sand where the stabilizers are. So I was like trying to shovel it and you were like, just forget it. Let's just get this done. And then it's just chaos because everything that you have needs to go on the floor. So like the pillows are down. There's utensils on the floor. The paper towel, when we made our first stop for gas, the paper towel unrolled the whole thing. Total rookie mistake.
Classic
obviously.
move right there. Yeah.
Whatever.
Other than that, I mean, everything kind of held together pretty well in here.
Yeah, everything in the fridge was good. I did almost lose a toe because a seltzer rolled out from like under that bottom little holder thing. So I think bigger things have to go on that shelf. It's fine.
That makes sense.
Yeah, live and learn. I have some plants, dirt spilled all in the sink, but like at least it was contained. So it really wasn't that bad in here. Everything that we have organized pretty much stayed in its spot. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Just a couple minor learning lessons, so no big deal.
So then we come in after setting up, we're super excited.
The wind is so loud.
Yeah, we're like, wow, this is crazy. It's so windy, but we finally got situated in here. We kind of cleaned up all the sand.
Took a while.
We were ready to grill our burgers, and then we were going to go for a walk. But I had to go back out to the truck to get all the burger stuff and the tequila and the wine and everything.
We took one for the team.
So I went back out there. Thought that was going to be the fun story. It's just me going back out into the
monsoon.
Like the, what do you call it? Like
tornado.
The sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Then I come back to the door, hand Ashley the bag of food, and I see more water dripping. So I forgot to look. So I looked, and where the water filter is in that little compartment, luckily I had a bucket under it, but that bucket was full of water. It's about a 3-gallon bucket maybe, full of water. dumped that out. There's probably a decent amount of water on the bottom of that compartment, so hopefully there's not any major damage. But
Yeah.
I kind of soaked it all up with these towels, which worked out well. And I screwed the water filter on a little tighter. I thought I had it pretty tight. I didn't want to break it, but
Yeah.
gave it another turn to kind of just really tighten it.
Hopefully the wind isn't as bad tomorrow and we can like thoroughly
Yeah.
inspect everything, because it was like just get it done so you can come back in.
Yeah, well, what sucks is you can't take that water filter off now without water spilling everywhere. Because
Right.
the lines are full of water.
Shoot.
And you can't bypass it. So I thought that was going to be a major issue. With all this wind, and the wind was blowing right at it, so sand was just filling up in there. So I thought this was going to be a major issue, but I
Yeah.
think
We'll see.
it's under control. Fingers crossed.
And we
So
had
it's good.
a plan to grill our burgers outside, because obviously we will stink it up in here. But we have like a nice griddle that just goes outside. We were gonna grill out there, hang out, obviously, drink our wine outside, watch the sunset. None of that happened. We grilled the burgers inside, ate inside, drinking our wine inside.
Tried to go for a little walk.
Yeah,
The pier is awesome. The Grand Haven
so
Pier.
beautiful.
So cool.
The lighthouse and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
It was super cloudy, so there wasn't even like a big spectacular sunset, but it's still gorgeous no matter what. So we were out there for a couple minutes. It was freezing, getting pelted with water, sand, wind, and then it started to rain. So we're like, okay, well, thankfully we're going to be here a couple more days.
Ran back. And here we are pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. You did dishes, thank you. I don't know. It's so nice because like usually if we were on like a regular camping trip, we'd be packing up and leaving tomorrow, and our attitude would be totally different because we'd be so bummed. Like, you have one trip, you know, and you didn't get to do anything because of the weather, and there's nothing you can do, but like you're still bummed.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. Like, we're here for 2 full days, 2.5 more days. Even if the weather is like this tomorrow, we'll brave it and whatever. But like, this is our life now, so we're not in a rush. We get to spend as much time as we want. We're not camping, so we don't have to go outside and use the bathrooms.
Thank
like
God.
Everything we need is inside. Like, that's such a good feeling. Like, that's just not what we're used to, because we're used to just camping in a tent. And this isn't camping though either. Like, it's camping, but we're living here. I don't know. My brain
I
hasn't.
guess you could call it glamping.
One could call it glamping.
I don't like that term.
I don't like it either, because we're not glamping. Like, this is our life.
Yeah.
This is not glamping.
We're just living
living
life.
in 100 square feet.
Yeah.
With a monocamous, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
So that pretty much wraps it up for day 1 of full-time RV life.
I think so.
So far, so good. I like the challenges. I really like, when you get some curveballs thrown at you and you got to figure it out. We
Totally.
knew that coming into this, we'd have a lot of that. And so far, it's holding true.
I think you just have to be realistic. Don't set the bar too high. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment potentially. So I think just like having realistic expectations is huge. And we knew that like anything can happen. So we're having a good time regardless of all of these crazy elements being thrown at us. It's still a lot of fun. Totally, totally exhausted. So that's why we're like, let's do a quick recap. And we're probably going to watch a show and fall asleep, which I'm excited to try out our bed.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to sleep so good tonight.
Yeah, the wind and the waves will just lull us to sleep.
It's supposed to get down
Or
to
keep us up.
32 tonight. So we have tank heaters, so we'll turn the tank heaters on. I don't have any issues or concerns about things freezing. Turn on the heater.
It's 67 degrees in here now, so we'll see what it is when we wake up in the morning.
Yeah. But yeah, tomorrow should be pretty fun. Looks like another warm day. Windy, but not as windy.
Yes.
Maybe like 20-mile-an-hour winds instead of 50.
Anything will be better than 50.
As long as we can go outside and not get
I know.
covered in sand, I'll be happy. But probably going to go down to Holland, check out the tulips. Looking forward to that. No, I'm actually
Festival.
looking forward to this thing we passed on the way here
It was like
called like Dutch
Dutch something.
like Dutch
Yeah, they had like a wooden shoe, like
a clog.
the size of a house.
giant clog. right?
Yeah, something like that. Sorry, Dutch people. I don't know what they are. I think
I
they're
love
clags. Yeah, wooden clags. That sounds right, actually.
That's right.
Anyways, but it was like a fun park or something with a
Oh
bunch
my god,
of
it looks
cool,
so cool.
like Dutch things.
Imagine
I
they
don't
had like a Dutch beer garden
They probably do.
in that
Do the
area.
Dutch drink beer? What do the Dutch drink? We'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, frolic in some tulips and go check out the Dutchville. It's gonna be a good day. Dutchtown.
Dutchtown? Yeah, that sounds right.
Dinky Dutchtown. Okay. Good first day. I don't know. We're gonna be different people tomorrow once we're finally rested. I'm pooped.
Me too. Good night. Follow along.
Like and subscribe. How do I turn this thing off? It's backwards. I don't know what to do.